When 38-year-old Michael Reynolds, a single dad from Oregon, first heard about twin 6-year-old girls being sold by their stepmother, he was heartbroken. The story made local headlines. Two frightened sisters abandoned and betrayed by the one adult who was supposed to protect them. Michael couldn't ignore it. He had always dreamed of expanding his family and believed every child deserved love and safety. Without hesitation, he began the process to adopt the girls, despite not knowing how deeply they would change his life. The adoption wasn't easy. The girls, Emma and Lily, were traumatized and withdrawn. Michael dedicated himself to creating a home full of warmth, patience, and understanding. Slowly, through bedtime stories, shared meals, and tearful hugs, the bond grew. What started as a rescue mission turned into something far greater. A year later, the girls call him Dad without hesitation, and their laughter fills every corner of the house. Michael often says he thought he was saving them, but in truth, they saved him too. In their eyes, he didn't just become a guardian. He became their hero, their safe place, and most of all, their everyday miracle. When Emma stepped onto the school auditorium stage, a wave of laughter and whispers rolled through the crowd. Dressed in hand-me-down clothes and known for being shy, no one expected much from her. Some students had even dared each other to hold in their laughter when she started to sing. It was supposed to be a joke, another easy target for cruel entertainment. But Emma didn't flinch. She took a deep breath, closed her eyes, and began to sing. Within seconds, the room fell silent. Her voice was pure, powerful, and filled with raw emotion, something none of them saw coming. Teachers leaned forward in their seats. Classmates who had laughed were now frozen, jaws slack, some even moved to tears. It was like the entire room was holding its breath, caught in the beauty of her performance. When the last note rang out, there was a moment of stunned stillness, then a thunderous standing ovation. Emma smiled for the first time that day. She didn't need to fit in. She just needed to be heard. And in that moment, the girl they laughed at became the voice they would never forget. Mia had always been an easy target. Quiet, shy, and often seen alone, she endured daily teasing at school. So when a group of popular kids suggested she perform at the talent show, she thought just maybe they were giving her a chance. They weren't. It was a setup, another cruel prank masked as kindness. Word spread quickly, and by the night of the show, many students showed up just to see her fail. As Mia walked nervously onto the stage, some chuckled, others rolled their eyes. But she clutched the microphone tightly, closed her eyes, and began to sing. The moment her voice filled the room, everything changed. Her tone was rich, haunting, and full of emotion. Every note carried the weight of everything she'd been through, and it hit the crowd like a wave. Laughter stopped. Whispers faded. The same students who had mocked her were now holding their breath. By the time she finished, the auditorium was dead silent, then erupted in applause. Sophie had always been quiet, often fading into the background at school. Raised by her single father, Tom, she didn't have the latest clothes or gadgets, but she had something more powerful. An incredible voice nurtured in late-night kitchen concerts and car-ride sing-alongs with her dad. When the school announced a talent show, Tom encouraged her to sign up. "They don't see you yet," he said, "but they will." But not everyone shared his faith. When Sophie's name was announced, some students snickered. She walked on stage, nerves shaking her hands. The crowd whispered. A few even laughed. Then she sang. One note, clear, strong, and soulful, cut through the noise. The room froze. Her voice rose, carrying years of quiet strength and hidden emotion. The same classmates who had dismissed her now sat wide-eyed, silenced by the power of her performance. When she finished, the auditorium erupted into applause. Teachers stood. Students who once mocked her looked on in awe. Backstage, Tom wiped a tear from his eye. "Told you," he whispered. That night, Sophie didn't just sing. She transformed. And the girl they once overlooked became the star they would never forget.